Want to know the easiest summer dessert? Hint, it involves peaches and you don't even need to turn on your stove. Hey guys, I'm Nikki Sizemore. Welcome to my kitchen. Welcome back to my channel. It is the last video in my summer entertaining series with Spark Grills. Be sure to check out the other videos and recipes below. Today we are talking dessert. We are making grilled peaches with honey and cardamom whipped cream. This is a show-stopping dessert and it's so easy to make. I love grilling peaches because they turn caramelized and tender, slightly smoky, and we're going to take them over the top with a few secret ingredients. You can serve the grilled peaches just with the whipped cream, or you can serve them over grilled pound cake, and I'm gonna show you how to do that as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe below so you don't miss out on any of my wholesome, family-friendly, and naturally gluten-free recipes. Let's get started on the peaches. I visited my local farm stand, Vera's, to pick out some peaches. When you're shopping for peaches to grill, you wanna look for fruit that is firm but ripe. It should give ever so slightly when pressed in the palm of your hand, but it shouldn't be too soft, otherwise they could fall apart on the grill. If the peaches you find are really hard, just let them sit out at room temperature for a few days before cooking. First thing we're gonna do is cut the peaches in half and remove the pits. I think peaches are maybe my favorite fruit. Ooh, yay. Sometimes the pits are really hard to get out. If that's the case, I recommend a grapefruit spoon. It's a great way to kind of ease them out. You could also use nectarines for this recipe. All right, now once you got all your peaches ready to go, I'm gonna drizzle them with some honey. And that's gonna sweeten them up. Now we're going to elevate their flavor with some ground cinnamon and some ground cardamom. If you haven't tried cardamom with peaches, it is just the best flavor combination. It's a little bit spicier than cinnamon, but in a good way. And then last but not least, vanilla paste. This is like my secret ingredient. It has the flavor of fresh vanilla bean, but like 1/10 of the cost. And it lasts forever in your pantry, but you could use vanilla extract instead if you don't have the vanilla paste. So these flavors are going to really make the peaches taste so good. What you wanna do at this point is just gently toss them together, and we wanna let the peaches sit for about 15 minutes. What's gonna happen is they're going to start to release some of their juices into that honey mixture and marinate in these spices. It's gonna make them so good. All right, these look great. I'm gonna let them sit at room temperature for a few minutes, and in the meantime, we're gonna make that cardamom whipped cream. Let me just clean up a little bit and I'll grab the heavy cream. So whenever you're making whipped cream of any type, the main point is to use cold cream. That's gonna help it whip up a lot faster and even keep it more stable. You can even refrigerate the bowl. So I've got my heavy cream, 1/2 cup. I'm gonna add just a touch of sugar. You really don't need much. 1/4 teaspoon of the cardamom, and that is so good with those peaches. And then some more of this vanilla paste, or you can use vanilla extract. I'm gonna whip this to soft peaks. All right, you can see my whipped cream is at soft peaks. It leaves these little trails. It's nice and thick, but it's not quite stiff yet. We're gonna stop at this point and add one more ingredient. I have 2 tablespoons of creme fraiche, or you could use sour cream. And what this is going to do is provide a real subtle tanginess to the whipped cream that pairs so well with the peaches. And it's also going to help to stabilize the whipped cream so you can make this ahead of time. So we'll just beat this until we get stiff peaks. All right, my whipped cream is done. You can see it's holding those little stiff peaks, but it's still really creamy. This is perfect. I'm gonna throw this in the fridge and grab my peaches as well as some pound cake. Here's another way you can serve these peaches, just over store-bought grilled pound cake. All I've done is slice it up, and we'll take these both outside and I'll show you how to grill them. I'm using my Spark grill to cook my peaches. So precise, so easy. And the best thing about this recipe is you can actually serve the peaches at room temperature. So go ahead and cook them after the main course while your meats are resting. They will be ready for you when dessert time rolls around. As always, you wanna clean and oil your grill grates, especially when you're grilling fruits, as the sugars can caramelize and stick. Set the grill temperature to 500 degrees. It's about medium to medium high heat on a regular grill, depending on what kind of grill you have. Arrange the peaches cut side down in the center of the grill. This is where it's hottest, and we want to see some nice grill marks. You can see there's some juices and honey at the bottom of this bowl. Don't throw that away. We're gonna use that to serve. All right, these only take about a minute or two, so keep your eye on them. Riper peaches will cook faster than less ripe peaches. Oh, I can smell them already. That smoky grill, look at that, beautiful. The peaches are gonna be so juicy and you get that smokiness. It just adds another dimension of flavor. We're gonna flip them over and cook them for another minute or two on the other side, just until they soften a bit more. Oh, the peaches are soft. They're caramelized on the bottom. I'm just gonna transfer them to a platter. If you wanna serve the peaches over grilled pound cake, here is how you do it. Arrange the pound cake on the edges of the grill where it's a little bit cooler, and we're just gonna let it cook for a few minutes until it is toasted on the bottom. Just be careful because the butter and the sugars in the pound cake could burn, so keep your eye on them. All right. Oh, it smells so good. And they're all toasty. Yeah, that's perfect. That's exactly what you're looking for. All right, we got our pound cake, we got our peaches. Let's go assemble dessert. All right, there are two different ways that you can serve these grilled peaches. You can just put them on a plate, top them. This is the cardamom whipped cream that I made. Oh, before I do that, wait. Remember the juices on the bottom of the bowl that I had you save? This is that mixture of honey and peach juices with all the cinnamon and spices. You gotta add some of that. Then we're gonna top it with the cardamom whipped cream. Go for a scoop of ice cream if you wanted to. And then last but not least, I like to add some chopped nuts, some chopped pecans or walnuts. Just adds a little bit of crunch. All right, that's the first way. Second way is over the grilled pound cake. So if you're gonna do it that way, I like to slice up the peaches just to make them a little bit easier to eat. Just arrange the peaches right over the pound cake. Again, you wanna drizzle it with some of those juices, with some whipped cream, and chopped nuts. I think I need to give this a try, you know, just to make sure that my guests are gonna like it. Peach is so tender. That is so good. The peach is so sweet and juicy. And you guys, the cardamom and the hint of cinnamon and the honey, that whipped cream. I really hope my guests love these grilled peaches as much as I do. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I've included a link below to the full recipe, and I've also included links to all of the recipes and videos in this summer entertaining series with Spark Grills. A special thank you to Spark Grills for making this series possible. I'll see you guys next time.